think it's going to be even colder. So a lot of folks will be heading to the Chiefs game, among other things. But the kids at the bus stop, because not all schools are out. Those who have to endure and stand 8 above, the wind chill at 6 a.m., 9 above at 7. Temperature gets to 22 at 8, and double-digit wind chills by then. And at 9 o'clock, 24 the temperature, but the wind chill cut in half. We're going to see some sunshine. Did not see that today. City View camera still looking over the plaza as we're winding down how many more days you can enjoy those lights. We're at 20, wind chill of 11 with a west wind at 7 miles an hour. We're going to be down there before too much longer, especially as you just saw at the bus stop forecast. Wind speeds have been pretty hefty all day today now, starting to slide down the scale. The heaviest low pocket from Odessa going toward Marshall, double-digit speeds there. Also up toward Hiawatha, 13 mile an hour wind. Otherwise, less than 10. Well, Cameron at 14 miles an hour. So the temps in the teens and 20s already. Maryville and Hiawatha, 17 each. Leavenworth over to Liberty, 20. 20 in Kansas City, 19 down toward Garnett, but 28 in Warrensburg. Let's talk wind chills. Already down to near 20 in Warrensburg, 4 above Hiawatha, 7 above 0 in Maryville, and +4 out toward Atchison up to the northwest. So how about those temperatures heading into the wind chills? Now Wednesday morning, as cold as 6 above, everybody in single digits, till you get down to double digits and barely at that. 12 in Clinton, 13 in Warsaw, 10 above for Butler. Otherwise, you see how cold it will feel. And then the low temperatures themselves in the double digits, barely. 13 for Lawrence, 12 for Trenton. 12-hour forecast, middle of the week. We warm up with some sunshine, if we can call it warming up. 36-year high with a southwest wind at 15 to 30 miles an hour, which will feel colder because that southwest wind is blowing over area that's got a lot of snow on the ground. So it's not going to really warm you up that much. Thursday into Friday, though, back to impacts because we have another chance of light snow right on the heels of this first batch that we just got rid of today. Accumulations are likely, but this storm should not be as strong, doesn't have as much moisture, doesn't have that much time to really mature. Therefore, I don't really think we're going to see as much with regard to the snow amounts. Here's the timing, though. This is now noon on Thursday. First alert future scan paints on a glob of some snow moving in pretty much from northwest to southeast. 6 in the evening on Thursday. Some of that snow still overhead. A couple darker shades, so there will be some snow bursts again. This is now midnight on Friday. Still hanging tough. First portion of Friday as well. Not going to leave for the morning drive, so that could be a little slow. But heading into the midday hours, the snow moves out, but the cold is here to stay. Potentials, and we want to talk some numbers here. 2 to 4 inches of snow, I think, will be representative in and around Kansas City. 4 to 6 new inches up toward Trenton as well as Maryville. The exclusive First Alert 9-day forecast, 4 days in a row that are going to be, well, First Alert weather alert days. We already talked about what's going to happen on Wednesday and Thursday as well as on Friday with a high of 19. Look at these numbers heading into Saturday. Talking about the Chiefs game, tailgate 7 above. Kickoff 5 above with a wind chill of -13, -15 heading home with a temperature of 3 for the fourth quarter. And it stays pretty cold on Sunday with a high of only 5 above 0, 6 above on Monday, starting below 0 as well, back to double digits heading into Tuesday through Thursday. But man, those mornings will be kind of stingy. We're back after this.